Hi, this is Tom Malloy. I've raised over $25 million for financing movies. I've produced at the time of this video 17 films, written 30 plus screenplays, and options sold or made into movies 25 of those screenplays, and I've starred in a bunch of movies, so I'm an encyclopedia on filmmaking. Today's question is how to start a career in Hollywood. Okay, now Hollywood is not, Hollywood is a place, but it's also kind of saying, Hollywood is a kind of ether, let's just say, right? This is the place that you're making movies. You could be making movies in Detroit for the rest of your life. You are a Hollywood producer, right? If that makes sense, because it's almost like a state of mind, so to speak. But so what I'm saying, if the video is how to get a career in Hollywood, I'm not saying it's going to be on Hollywood Boulevard. It's going to be in, by Groman's Theater or something like that. It's not that. It's how to get a career in movies ultimately, right? Hollywood is just that kind of word that is so special. What I'll always say to people is start to create. You have such opportunity these days with your iPhone or Android or something like that I didn't have and other filmmakers didn't have when we started. Right? You couldn't take a phone. First off, there was barely cell phones 20 years ago. They were, flip phones or these big gigantic things. But to do something on a camera, that required a 16 millimeter film camera at least, maybe a Super 8 camera. But ultimately, if you wanted to do it truly professionally, you had to do it on 35. And that was, hundreds of thousands of dollars just to be able to just shoot something on there. Because you had the 35 millimeter, you had to do the film, you had to get the crew, you had to have a certain amount of, there was a barrier to entry financially to be able to shoot on a professional level. And now you can go to Best Buy and you can get a camera that looks great, right? So ultimately, if you want that career in Hollywood, you just have to start making things. And whether it's a YouTube channel, whether it's going to film festivals, whether it's making shorts and putting them in festivals and going to those places and going to markets and marketing yourself, whatever it is, you need to be pushing forward and creating, right? The more you can create, things start to happen. And you have to make it your intention that you're going to be working in movies, working in Hollywood, so to speak. And once that intention's there, things start to happen. Now, there's always the traditional path of finding an agent or manager and getting that agent and manager to submit you for things and get auditions and stuff like that. That's great. Understand that you can do that concurrently to creating things. The agent or manager is going to be so happy when you come back and you say, well, I've created this content and that content. Fantastic. They're going to love. They're not going to be like, stop making content. Let me just submit you for stuff and stay out of that. They're going to love that you're putting content out there and you're creating. So it really boils down to one word. If you want a career in Hollywood, start creating. Start making stuff. Put it out there. Put it out in the world. And sooner or later, I'll see you on the red carpet. Thank you for listening. If you want to learn more, check out the free PDF by clicking on the link below.